Following episode is brought to you by WMSavings.com. Discover bigger discounts. And by ShortyCakes.net. Life's short. Eat cake. Please stick around after the episode to learn more.
Hello, Harper. I take it you have some news on our relic?
I found the old circus office easily enough. Once inside, things got a little weird. I'm still not entirely sure what happened. It was like I was being guided by something in the room, toward the right location or something. But Prophet, I found it. It looks just like you said it would, like a heavy brass compass. How can something this old be so well made? I can't see any seams in it at all. Almost like it's all one piece. Even the scorch marks on it look deliberate. This thing is beautiful. Do you still want to see it?
Of course I want to see it again. Do you think you could bring it by tonight?
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. It's been a long day, though. I'm gonna grab a quick bite to eat and head that way, okay?
All right. Please hurry. You see, I told you he'd call. No need to hurt me. I cooperated just like I said I would. Bryant, please,
How dare you address me by name?
I'm sorry.
But yes, you have been very cooperative. Cowards usually are.
Why are you doing this? What do the Rotendans want with the soul lock?
What do they want with it? It belongs to us. You see, the Rotendans have a sixth sense of humor. They pick an unsuspecting mortal to be the keeper of the soul lock, whether they like it or not. The identity of the keeper is not something that is common knowledge among the Rotendan. Just like nuclear bomb passcodes aren't known to the public. Finding the Bravo family would have been impossible without you and my father. Now we just sit here and wait for him to bring it to me. As for the Rotendans, I might be a devil, but I never stood with them. They destroyed my family. I'm going to use it to sever the ties between our worlds.
You think that's a good idea? You're talking about completely isolating an entire realm. And there's no telling what the consequences are. You could be compromising the very fabric of reality.
I don't care. It is the only way for me to escape them and to end my family's suffering. Tonight, I set the soul lock. Tonight, I kill my father.
In a little over 9 days, Morston, Texas, and its surrounding areas were devastated by 3 Category 5 hurricanes. This anomaly, as meteorologists...
There's just simply no proof of these so-called scarred monsters. Reporting live, I'm...
Matt, it's only getting worse. Where are you? I can't do this alone.
I'll show you what real power is!
You are my prize of the night.
You are an evil one.
You have no idea how devilish I can get.
Evil has reigned unchecked in this city for far too long. I will strike down those who seek to flood this great plain with darkness.
Why? Why have you finally returned now?
For it's all about to begin.
What'll it be, hun?
I'll take a coffee black. And the menu, please.
Coming right up. Here you go. Let me know if you decide on something to eat.
Thanks. I really hope the Prophet can help me out with this soul lock thing. I still don't really know what it's for. In my dream, Lisa kept telling me to set the soul lock. What does that even mean? I know it's a little late to start questioning, but is that even a good thing? Should I even trust this crazy dream that I'm having?
Hi. What'll it be?
I'm good, thanks. I'm actually just here to meet up with someone.
Wait a minute. That voice. That sounds just like Matt? How was this even possible? I mean, it can't be. Right? The coroner. He showed me everything. You're supposed to be dead.
You want to keep it down, Harper? Fuck. Be a little more discreet. I thought you PI types were all about not drawing unwanted attention.
You let me think this whole time you were dead! How dare you show up here and act all nonchalant about this shit? Where the hell have you been? I fucking warned you, Matt! I told you not to meet up with that psycho, but still you left! You put all your faith in Vima and the tools she gave you, and you disappeared into the night. The last thing you told me is that this would get you the answers you are looking for. Well, did you finally find what you needed so badly? Tell me, Matt, are you enlightened now? Was it all worth it?
You're gonna have to leave. I can't have you punch another customer, or I'm gonna call the cops.
No, that won't be necessary. I probably had that coming. I'll tell you what, bring me a coffee too. My friend and I have some catching up to do. Isn't that right, Harper? I understand you're mad, but if I know you like I think I know you, the curiosity has to be gnawing at you.
Fine. Have a seat.
One coffee coming up.
Thanks. Listen, you don't have time right now for the full story. I'll say enough for you to understand what is going on and why you should trust what I'm about to say.
Well, go on.
Something awful happened that night. Something that no one should be able to come back from. I died, and was dead for some time. I can't go into how it happened right now, but I was able to come back from the dead. Only thing is, I came back changed. It's been more than just a few months since I've been back. It's been hard, you know, learning how to do the basic shit that makes us human again. But I'm stubborn. I did everything in my power to overcome and regain some sense of normality. Everything was pretty much back to normal up until a few weeks ago. I started getting this weird sensation. The only way I can seem to describe it was a constant feeling of déjà vu. This feeling has since evolved into something completely different. I can see some things before they happen, but the details are never clear. I'm still not exactly sure what triggers it or how to even control it. But Harper, I saw you today. As clear as I see you now, sitting here before me. This is how I knew where to find you. I'm not sure what you're up to, but something big is headed your way. You need to make sure you're ready for anything.
Back from the dead? Come on, Matt. How am I supposed to believe anything you just said? I can't tell you why, just trust me. That's what you're going with?
Then tell me how I knew where the hell to find you, huh? How would I know that you're even working on something? Tell me, am I wrong?
Well, no, you're not wrong about any of that. Damn it, Matt. So, visions, huh? What am I supposed to be on the lookout for exactly?
I wish I knew.
You're not exactly making it any easier for me to believe you.
I don't exactly have this down to a science, Harper. I'm still trying to figure this shit out as I go. All I can tell you is what I saw, and the overwhelming feeling of dread I had.
Look, I know you mean well. I just have a hard time wrapping my head around all of this. It's a lot to take in.
What is it you're working on, anyway?
You know this town. Never a dull moment. Long story short, this landed in my hands.
What the hell is that?
I have no idea. Something called a soul lock. I actually have to get going. I'm supposed to be meeting up with the Prophet. Hopefully he can shed some light on this thing.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Matt, we need to get together soon and really catch up this time. I need to hear the whole story, although I have a feeling I'm not going to like it by that look on your face.
Yes, I'll tell you all about it sometime soon. Harper, please take care of yourself. Whatever that feeling I got was about, I'm certain it has to do something with that soul lock.
Yes, soon. See you later. Don't disappear again, Matt.
Oh, and Harper? The name is Joey Trauma now.
Thank you, and good night.
Great job tonight, everybody. That crowd tonight was amazing. And it's all thanks to you fine folk. Your unwavering loyalty and hard work are what make the Bravo name shine. When my father, Walter Bravo, first started this circus in the early 1900s, he started it with two things in mind. The first, to entertain the masses with the most amazing performances the world's ever seen. And the second, to turn a group of people into a family. It'll be 27 years next week since this horrific lion mauling accident. It speaks to your loyalty to know that most of you knew my father personally. He loved this circus, and he loved all of you. Yes! Now, let's all get cleaned up and meet up for drinks. Time to celebrate. I'm buying.
Would you hurry up? Shut up, Mark. I've seen him keep the good stuff in the bottom drawer of his desk. He keeps it locked, so I'll have to try and pry it open. Hand me that letter opener there.
Here, try not to scuff up the desk. We don't want him knowing we were digging around in his things. You should have never told the guys that we would provide all the booze. Bunch of freeloaders.
Shh! I think I've almost got it open.
Hurry up, Jacob. I think that's Dad.
Listen, I need your help keeping everyone out of trouble. Last time we went out like this, some of the boys got a little too rowdy with some of the locals, started picking fights. I want us to all have a good time, but I don't want anyone getting arrested again, all right? It makes us look bad.
Don't worry, Bob. I'll make sure everyone stays friendly. We won't have any problems. You can count on me.
All right, I'll leave it in your hands. Let me change out of these clothes and I'll meet you all there.
Here goes Bob.
What the hell? There's nothing in here but an old wooden box. You have no idea where to even look, do you?
I could have sworn I saw him put it in here just the other day. Where else could he have? Mark, you hear that?
Oh, no!
Oh, shit.
What are you two doing? How many times have I told you I don't want you two in my office alone? Ever. Get away from that box.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Dad.
Wait. Have a seat, both of you. Mark, close the door. Make sure to lock it. Now, I know you boys are getting older, probably looking for bourbon or whiskey in my desk. I was probably around your age when your grandfather first caught me looking around his things for booze. I know you weren't exactly looking for what's inside this box, but since you found it, I think it's time I share with you two our family secret.
What secret? Whoa, what is that?
I'm sure he's about to tell us. Get back. I want to see too.
Enough. I need the two of you to understand how serious this is. Now stop fighting and just listen. Your grandfather handed out this old compass to me. I'm not sure if you boys know this, but our circus started out on the road. Grandpa Walter would travel around the Northeast with the then-named Bravo Circus. It wasn't until you two were born that the name was changed. In his travels, he picked up a number of odds and ends and trinkets and that sort of thing. While most of them had some kind of quaint story or far-fetched curse attached to them, this compass is by far the most sinister. One day, he was walking around the market square of some random town the circus happened to be in at that time. As he walked by a beggar, he stopped briefly to drop a coin into her cup. She thanked him with her frail old voice as he walked by. Your grandfather was able to take a few more steps before he started feeling lightheaded and passed out. When he finally awoke, he was on his back, surrounded by a group of onlookers. They helped him to his feet, and after reassuring everyone he felt fine, he continued on his way. Worried he might have been mugged while out cold, he checked all his pockets, making sure he still had all of his belongings. He reached into his coat pocket and found the compass.
Okay, well, it looks like a really nice compass. But why is it such a secret? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't see what the big deal is anyway. Is it worth a ton of money or something?
It cannot be sold. You see, it doesn't really belong to us. For the rest of his life, your grandfather had nightmares periodically. In them, he was visited by the old woman he gave money to all those years ago. She would torment him in ways that you kids cannot even begin to imagine. She was there to serve as a constant reminder of his duty, to protect the soul lock, to make sure that it did not fall into the wrong hands according to his visitor. She instructed him to keep it safe for as long as he can physically do it, at which point he was to pass it on to a blood relative. Failure to do this would grant the keeper of the soul lock the most painful death imaginable. He told me all of this when I was around your age, tears pouring down his face. The guilt that he felt knowing that one day he would have to pass this curse on to me. To know that he was not strong enough to endure whatever fate was in store for him if he did not pass on the soul lock. The guilt that is now mine to bear.
This can't be true, right? I mean, Grandpa was always a little off in the head. Maybe he was just messing with you.
Yeah. How could you know for sure? I mean, this is crazy.
Because I see her in my dreams, too. And one day, when I pass this on to you boys, you will see her, too. I know it's a lot to take in and process. Take this. It is absolutely the least I can do for you kids. Go on. Have some fun with your friends. Try and forget about all of this, even if just for tonight. The good news is there's still a long time before either of you will have to deal with any of this.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
Heavens help us if they ever come looking for it.
I still don't understand how he can be alive. The medical examiner showed me the file. I couldn't believe what they had done to him, but I understand why it happened that way. It was intended to be a message for anyone else that got as curious as Matt did. Or at least, that's what I thought. Now it's looking like someone went through a lot of trouble to continue the ruse that he was dead. The question is, who? If he indeed died that night and was left for dead, who would have had the power to bring him back?
God damn it, Matt. You just couldn't leave well enough alone. Now look at you, working with the same people you said you would put a stop to. Joey Trauma. Now that stupid name makes sense.
All right, settle down. I know Matthew is still in there somewhere. Him coming to me tonight shows that. He cared enough to warn me about some kind of imminent danger. He did say it could have something to do with the solar thing. I guess it wouldn't hurt to be a little bit more alert. At least while I have this thing on me. Maybe the Prophet will know what to do with it. Oh my God, is that drilling?
Harold, it's me, Harper. I'm coming in, all right? Prophet, what are you doing back there? Can't you hear me?
Something is wrong. Prophet?
What the fuck? Get away from him! Take a step back and put your hands up in the air.
I was starting to wonder if you were going to show up. Harper Power.
It's you! The one that killed Dr. Rothford and then sucker punched me. Get away from him now! Take a step back. He never hurt anyone.
Sucker punched? I seem to remember beating you senseless. No matter. I'm done having fun with your prophet. He's already out of fingers and riddled with holes. He served his purpose, bringing you and the Soul Lock to me.
Just drop the knife.
You cannot hurt me, Harper. Not with these mortal weapons. You two will be the last souls I send to the dead realm before I seal it with the Soul Lock.
Damn it! You don't have to kill him. Just let him go.
No.
You bastard!
That's right. That's where you belong. At my feet, groveling, begging for mercy. No, there won't be any of that tonight.
You're sadly mistaken. If you think I'll be begging you for anything.
No matter. Either way, you will die. Soon, the Rotendans will know that I have the Soul Lock, and they'll be coming for me. I would love to drag out your death for a couple of weeks, but unfortunately, I'm all out of time. I will, however, take your ride. Call it momentum. Now, hold still. Come on! Where's the tough guy that was just here a minute ago? Surely you could take a little pain. Now, give me the Soul Lock. Finally. I have to say, I couldn't have done it without you, Harper. There is just one more thing I need from you.
And what's that?
Your blood.
Damn you.
Goodbye. Burn in hell. Not much time left. I need to hurry and activate the Soul Lock. The Rotendans are close. I can feel them. Just need the blood of my blood. Within this moment, I am free.
It's been a long time since I've actually felt pain. I knew I would lose my power once I severed the connection between worlds.
I just didn't think the change would be so dramatic. Regaining my mortality is a small price to pay for freedom.
You crazy asshole. All this so you could just regain your mortality. You wanted to die so badly. You should have just asked.
Harper, you're supposed to be dead.
This is for Dr. Rockford. And for the Prophet.
Harper, thank you for saving me from myself.
Wait. Ryan? Ryan?
All elements of Sirenicide are copyright 2018 by Atrium Dynamics unless otherwise stated. Any duplication of this production without the secured written consent of Atrium Dynamics is strictly prohibited. Please visit Sirenicide.com for more details. Hey guys, it's Johnny. Thanks so much for sticking around after the episode. I want to talk to you about our wonderful sponsors we had for this mid-season finale. First of is WMSavings.com. Individuals just like you pay cell phone, electric bills, auto and health insurance, purchase automobiles, and visit the dentist. The issue is, as an individual, you're paying too much, most of the time. Visit WMSavings.com to take advantage of group buying power and start saving money today. This episode was also brought to you by Shorty Cakes. Shorty Cakes is founded locally here in Houston. Morston. They specialize in custom cake orders, cupcakes, and cookies. Contact them at shortycakes.net for your next party or celebration. Also, tell them we sent you and get 10% off your first order with our Sirenicide discount. And while you're there, go ahead and like their Facebook page and get an additional 5%. The links are going to be in the show notes. That's a total of 15% off. Life's short. Eat cake.